I know you guys are waiting for that Lightspeed bundle.
Alrighty then.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another banger. Yes, we are going to be doing more roster reviews today, and I just want to say something before we get started into this video. I'm going to make it very short. We're almost at 100 people in the community Discord server, so that's really cool. I'm noticing you guys want more, and I'm trying to deliver more. It's just I've been busy with other things. I just recently came back from a mini vacation not too long ago, but definitely this week we're going to be producing as much content as I can, and also tomorrow I'm going to figure out and set up how my stream will be on YouTube from now on, because like I stated in previous videos how YouTube is more common with the Swogo community than Twitch is, so I want to try to utilize and take advantage of that. But other than that, 2 days from now, be prepared. The Darth Revan Light and Jedi Knight Revan Lightspeed bundles will be coming out for a giveaway for a New Year's celebration, and we'll be doing 2 roster reviews today, 2 or 3 roster reviews today. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
Sir.
Alright folks, we're in, and you know it's that time. So our next roster review for today is the Big Panda, and I'm not sure if he was saying something specific. He said, I'm originally going for Slicker. You got the Lightspeed bundles, and it's either Profundity, Original Go, or Hard Shift to Executor. Okay. So let's see what he's rocking with. 3.6 million total GP, 2 million in characters, 1.6 in ships, alright. So he said he's originally going for Kylo. Going for Slicker. His original farm was Profundity. Let's take a look at his rebel ships. Yeah, well, he needs to get Millennium Falcon and 7 stars, but other than that, yeah, I could see why he's going for Profundity. Profundity is an amazing GL ship. It could literally beat everything except for Executor, unfortunately, at the moment, because the Punishing one really just shuts that crap down. Then he said he was thinking about switching to Executor. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't switch to Executor right now. You have more Profundity requirements done. You don't even have Razor Crest. Before, I would honestly say before going for Executor, making that push, you need to have Razor Crest in your arsenal, because this here, you do have some sort of bounty hunter fleet working for you, but you have your Punishing one is extremely weak. It hasn't even been touched. You need to work on the star count for your IG 2000, get that to 7 stars. You don't even have Razor Crest yet, so before even looking at Executor, at least get your Razor Crest and finish the rest of your bounty hunter fleet. I mean, a 4-star Punishing run is okay, just build it up, you know, get Dengar, get IG, who is it, IG 11 or IG 88, my bad, IG 88, get him to Relic as well. So let me take a look at your Profundity requirements. Let me take a look at your Rebel characters. Okay, you have Mon Mothma, you have Hera Relic. Yeah, you need to get Cassian to R8, Jin. Okay, so you have basically the core requirements at 7 stars done. You just need to get them to Relic, which is nice. I think you even have a 7-star Outrider, if I believe, right? Yeah, okay, so you're pretty much really set in the bag. If you want to make your Profundity your first GL fleet, I would honestly go for that, because you're way closer. Like I said, you don't even have Razor Crest, so before even going for Executor, you want to have Razor Crest before anything else, and then you have to finish the star counts and the relic levels on your other bounty hunter ships. So don't even look at Executor right now. Go for Profundity first if you want that to be your first GL fleet, because you're way closer than to that than compared to Executor where you're at in the game. Let me see. Yeah, you don't even have Piet at Relic. So like it's too far for you. Don't even look at Executor. Just go for Profundity first for your first GL fleet. Then you said you want to go for Kylo as your first GL. Like yeah, so you bought the Lightspeed bundles. That's nice. And then you have Emperor Palpatine at Relic 7. You have Finalizer. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you have a 6-star Finalizer. Yeah, so honestly, go for Slicker. That's your first GL. That's automatically your first GL. You bought the first Order Lightspeed bundle. You got Palpatine at Relic 7. You know, I'm pretty sure it's Veteran Han. You need yeah, Veteran Han. You need to get his relic. I think it's Relic 3 or something like that. Not high of a relic, but yeah. But other than that, yeah, you're looking pretty much set. Just go for Kylo as your first GL. Go for Profundity as your first GL. I mean, you have some other core teams here. I'm not gonna really take a look or, you know, really dig deep in that because you already told me what your path is, what your goal is, what you're looking for. But yeah, other than that, let's take a quick look at your mods real quick, just before we end your review. 283, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, for where you are in the game, you do have some speed. I mean, yeah, so you have a basic understanding of how mods work and your speed stuff. I mean, you're only at 3.6. Mods are not really that important for where you are. You just want to be more focusing on your core teams. Just get your Kylo, get your Profundity and stuff like that. So mods can really come later on in the game because I mean you're only 3.6 million. You're not even doing any proving grounds or, you know, it's like hard conquests or anything like that. So your mods they're okay. They don't for where you're at in the game. Don't even worry. Don't even look at that. You don't need to look at that. Just focus on finishing your Slicker farm to get him unlocked. Hopefully you're saving and storing up Zetas for him, and then Profundity as your first GL. Don't look at Executor. If you want to go for Executor, you can go for Executor after you're done with your Profundity requirements and stuff like that. Maybe go and buy the Imperial Trooper, what is it? I think it was one of the bundles that had the Imperial Troopers in it, especially the Sith Eternal bundles. Maybe you want to get the C bundles. So because the C bundles will definitely help you out with Executor. Especially with Piet, because he's in there as well, I believe. No. Yeah, right here, Piet. So yeah, if you want to go for Executor, you can buy the Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundle before it goes out. But just because if you buy it, don't go rush for Executor. Continue on Profundity because you're way closer. Just gotta put that out there. But other than that, Big Panda, yeah, that's really about it. Go for Slicker, go for Profundity, and then if you want to go for Executor, do that after, later on. And yeah, so let's go right into the next review. And our next review for today is no other than, should be Spikey. Yes, okay, so Bronze 2, that's really weird. You're in Bronze 2 with Profundity? That's really interesting. Alright, let's see where you're at. 4.7 million GP, 2.6 in characters, 2 million in ships. Did he say anything specific? Finishing up Slicker and Gas, don't know what to do after. Alright, okay, so yeah, finish up your Slicker. Congrats on your first GL. Get him to at least Relic 7, get the rest of his Zetas, get the ult going for him. Let me just take a look at your fleets. Yeah, so you have Profundity. Get Profundity to 7 stars as quickly as possible. 7-star Profundity is absolutely amazing. It dunks on everything, like how I stated before, except for Executor. What else did you say? And gas. Let me see. I mean, honestly, I really wouldn't. I mean, Gas is an amazing character. He's a good plug and play for other teams too for other Jedi, especially because sometimes I use gas with JMK sometimes. If I'm not using gas with JMK, I'll use gas with like and rote with like JML or something like that, or like in Grand Arena and Conquest, I'll just use the regular 501st with him as the lead. But yeah, since you're already working on gas, finish him up. Like I said, I really wouldn't recommend him as early in the game like this. There's other things that are more beneficial and have more return factor than having gas. But since you already, you know, started on him, since you already unlocked him too, finish him up, get into Relic, at least Relic 7, Relic 8 if you're going for Lord Vader. That's if you want to go for Lord Vader, but at least Relic 7, get him to 7 stars and stuff like that. So you don't know where to go after you're done with Slicker and gas. Okay, so let's see. Let's see a look at your core teams and stuff like that. All right, you have both of the Revens. You have some bounty. Let me see. Okay, you have a little bounty hunters going. You have Box, Boba Fett, Cad Bane. Let me see what else. Yeah, you definitely bought the Rebel, the Shadow of the Empire bundle. Let me see. Let's look at your resistance. Somewhat there, not all the way there for Rey. Let's take a look at your rebels. Okay, so I have an idea for you, Spikey. Since you bought the Shadow of the Empire bundle, you have also Mon Mothma ready to go. You also have Harrison Dula ready to. So you can either go for JML or you can go for Leia. You have a CLS team going. You have Mon Mothma. You have Han at Relics. You know, you have Chewie at Relics. My best bet, maybe go for Leia. You also have a Captain Rex going. You're building him up to 7 stars. I don't think you have Captain Drogon on your roster yet. But here's my suggestion. Since you bought these Rebel Lightspeed bundles, and you have Profundity, which is like a Rebel synergizer going with JML and stuff like that, I would honestly go for JML. You have Han and Chewie at both Relic 3. You have Mon Mothma already done. You have the Rebel Y-Wing done. You have the ship requirement for JML done. I'd honestly recommend going for JML, especially you have like 3PO and Chewie. You're starting to get that up and running too. You have a just got to get that to 7 stars. Yeah, honestly, I would definitely recommend JML. I don't know if you... Okay, so you don't have Jedi Knight Luke. So what my suggestion is, go for Jedi Knight Luke first, get the requirements done for that, and then go for JML. JML is your second GL automatically. If you want to go for Leia, it's going to take a little bit more time, but you still have some Rebel requirements done. And you're also working on more of your Rebel teams and stuff like that. So I would honestly say, go for Jedi Knight Luke next, then go for JML as your second GL. Then if you want to go for Leia afterwards, that would be a really nice mix-in because you'd have Profundity, you'd have JML already, then you have Leia, and then you can go for Leia, makes the requirements easier. You know, you just got to get Captain Drogon, like put him on your roster if you want to go for Leia afterwards. If you don't want to go for Leia after JML, maybe you can go for Executor. I mean, you have some bounty hunters here going already for you. You have Bosk, Boba Fett, Cad Bane, and stuff like that. I suggest if you want to go for Executor after JML and not go for Leia, get your Dengar up and running. Get IG 88 up and running as well for the relics. Get your Piet to 7-star, get him the relic as well. But other than that, just finish your farms, finish Slicker, finish Gas, and then when you're done with that, go for Jedi Knight Luke, go for JML. That's your second GL automatically. And then after JML, you can go for Leia, you can go for Executor, or if you want to go all out and enhance your roster even more, you can go for Jabba, because you've already have Jedi Knight Luke with that synergized relic requirement for JML. You'd also have some bounty hunters as well, like Bosk and stuff like that. So yeah, my main suggestion for you is finish Slicker, finish Gas, go for Jedi Knight Luke next. Then after Jedi Knight Luke, JML. After JML, go for Executor, Leia, or Jabba. Those are your farming path guides for you that I've laid out for you. Yeah, so you have some core teams and stuff. You have nice Omnicrons, Wampa, Adrad, Savage. You even have the Omni for Captain Rex, which is cool. Even though he's not finished up, yeah, he's only 5-star Gear 11, but besides the point, yeah. So those are your farming paths. Those what I would expect to see you to do, because it just makes the most sense for where you're at in the game. Let's take a look at your mods real quick before we end this. I'm not really expecting anything too crazy here. It's not even finished. Okay, that's not too bad. 336 Adrad. Let's see your speeds. Alright, not too bad. You again, another person that has a basic understanding of how some mods and speed works in the game. Not really too worried about that. You're 4.7 million GP. Like, mods come later in the game, you know. Like, I would say, like, when you're at least like 6 or 7 million GPs, when you want to start really working on your mods and stuff like that to make your teams better and stuff like that. But for where you are in the game, don't worry about that. Just finish on your core, finish on your farms, and then go for your next farming path guys that I laid out for you. Jedi Knight Luke and JML next, and then after that it can be Executor, Leia, or Jabba when you're done with JML. But other than that, nice roster. Hopefully that helped you with where you want to go and what you want to do next with your roster, because I know it can be a little confusing and frustrating, especially where you bought these Lightspeed bundles and stuff like that. You know, buying the Lightspeed bundles can only do so much. They don't give you like everything. All they do is just boost and accelerate your farms for certain specific characters and GLs and stuff like that, but they don't give you like Zetas or even Omegas and materials and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, but other than that, hopefully this helped you, and yeah, that's the end for your roster, Spikey. Good job and keep going. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are currently on the way for 300 subs. Let's see if we can hit that in January. I'm really hoping we can, and just keep going on and forth with it. Like I said, 2 days from now, Lightspeed bundle giveaway for Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan. Be on the lookout for that. If you have entered, you only have today and tomorrow left to sign up. Once I go live on YouTube, that's it. No more signups. Everything, all applications, signups, that's all done and locked in. But other than that, I will see y'all very soon on that live giveaway. And yeah, I appreciate y'all staying here and sticking with me. I will see y'all in the next one. I'm Insidious, and thanks for watching as always. Peace.